Alright, I think this is recording. So I am just going to start. Hello! I thought instead of doing a picture update on my Steampunk Vampire Hunter costume, I'd do a video update since I have my decent webcam hooked up and I have nothing better to do before Thanksgiving break. So, here we go. This is what I've done to it so far. I haven't done much in the way of modifications because as it is now, it's pretty good. I am planning on taking some silver rubbin buff and applying it to the black parts to give it like this silver sheen so it looks like it's worn steel rather than leaving it black. I was originally going to try and paint it so it looked like wood, but I determined that that would not only just be a lot of work, but it probably wouldn't look very good. It would have been better if I had started off with a wood base, but I bought the crossbow and then I was modifying it, so that just wasn't going to work. It is a really nice crossbow. It's got a 80-pound draw weight, which is a little difficult for me to pull, but it has this nice pulling mechanism for the string, which gives it a lot of help. Otherwise, it would never be drawn. And I know keeping it drawn is bad for the bow, but this is for decorative use, so I don't feel quite so bad about doing it. I mean, it can fire, and it would probably put a bolt through your head if you shot it at someone's face, but but that's neither here nor there. Alright, so the only original brass coloring was here, because this is actual brass metal, the pulling mechanism. I brass coated the nut along with the screw and and a few here because I am attaching a 3-inch telescope to the top to give it an eyesight. So that way when I'm hunting vampires, I can see them. So, I was originally planning on just sort of gluing it there and hoping it would stay, but that wasn't working, so I thought maybe I'd wire it there, but that also wasn't working. So, I decided to take a coat hanger that only had one clip on it, and I took it apart and got this piece right here. What it does is it nicely clips onto the telescope. And what I'm planning on doing is drilling a hole through the bottom of the plastic and attaching it to this screw right here. I can't remove that screw, it helps keep it from firing the bow. So removing that screw is out of the question. I could replace it with a smaller one and leave it at that, but I like the idea of having the tiny telescope. So I'm going to drill a hole in the bottom of this and attach it to the screw there. And also I'm planning on using liquid leafer, probably either brass or this Renaissance gold that I've been using, to make it, not so obvious that it's white plastic from a coat hanger. Another idea that's been running through my head is possibly painting this piece, liquid leafing it, to be either brass or Renaissance gold, which is the color I've been using for the bow and the top bit and the original eyesight. So, so that's an option. I am, however, well, I don't have it with me. It's over there in my work area. I am, however, going to put a clock face here and a compass face, there we go, here. So, hopefully I can get this done soon because the convention is January 4th, so it's coming up really fast and I need to get this done. I also need to finish my I need to finish my stakes. I got one done. Need to work on the second one some more. Haven't really had time. I'll probably work on it some during Thanksgiving, but I'll be at my aunt's house. I don't know how well she'll take me whittling down tree branches. I actually took this from my backyard. My dad had cut the tree recently, and he had a whole bunch of these thin branches, and so I took one really long one and I cut it up into 3 with the handsaw. So I'll have 3 stakes, and I have a mallet over there. I should probably put a finish on it, but I stole it from the kitchen, so if I ever wanted to put it back, it probably should not have any chemical finishes on it to make it look darker or whatever. I need to fix my goggles. I added a bit onto it, but I'd forgotten that I had put it in my purse because I had it around for Halloween, and I was showing it off to my friends, and I stuck it in my purse to get it out of the way. And one of the clock face broke off. No, not the clock face, but the gear around the clock face that I had put on there broke off, and so I need to reattach that, which is kind of unfortunate because it looked really cool. But now I can attach it properly because I'm fairly certain I used Elmer's glue to attach it, and that's not exactly the best thing to do. Attach it with Elmer's glue and whatnot. So, oh well. And I got this from a Renaissance fair in my area, and I'm going to see if I can't hammer in a cross like here, and I'm going to fill it with water, and this is going to be my holy water. So that'll be exciting. What else? I think that's gotten me pretty up to date. I'm going to have to refinish my bolts because my friends were playing with them way too much and the rubbing buff started to come off. I might need to paint them gray before I put the silver metallic rubbing buff on there because I want it. They didn't come silver. The tips were silver, the shaft was gold, and the tail was black. And I decided that having them be all silver because of the myth of vampires being allergic to silver along with werewolves, I thought that would be a good idea to change it to be all silver. But, you know, neither here nor there. I can, however, show you this properly. I've taken a few pictures, but it's hard to tell what it actually looks like. So, let's move on. There we go. So you wear it like this, sort of. I don't know, I haven't quite figured it out yet. I made it. That's all I knew. It fits better when I'm wearing the dress, because it sucks my boobs in, and it, you know, sits more evenly. But I have a leather string that I'm going to tie into the belts, where the stakes are going to go. And then you have your pieces here, and I already took the bolts out. The bolts go here. So, I'm almost done with that. It'll be nice to at least have one piece finished. But, if you haven't already seen, these are my various items. I don't know what to call them. Things to kill vampires. I guess that's the best way of putting it. Let's see. I really don't have much else to show you guys. I haven't gotten a lot done since my picture update because I've been really busy. I've had a lot of schoolwork and whatnot, but I'm hoping with the winter break that I'll get a chance to actually sit down and really work on these things so I can get it done in time for the convention, because my parents spent a lot of money on that dress, like I had said before, and I can't wait to start wearing it. Oh, and I got some really awesome boots to go with it. You got the buckles, and the laces, and everything. So, it will be, in fact, really cool if I can find the... Sorry, my laptop's dying. Should have plugged it. There we go. So yeah, that's my update. Not much else to say. I have a rosary that I'm going to be using. It used to be pink, but apparently the stone was cheap and it faded to white, which is good, because a pale pink rosary probably would not look very good on a vampire hunting outfit. So, thanks for listening to my update. I am Dumb Brunette Roxy, or Halsing Rocks, whichever you know me by. And, see you sometime soon. Bye!